Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, and salutations to you brothers out there who are pushing this truth in sincerity. Alright, the Spirit hopped on me to do this little lesson, and Lord willing, you brothers are edified. We're going to start off here with Zephaniah 1:14, and it says, "The great day of the Lord is near, it is near, and hasteneth greatly." So we getting closer to the end. A lot of prophecies are coming to pass, and the times we're coming into, there's some serious things. There's some serious trials that we're gonna be faced with, and this this truth isn't something to be played with. And it says, "Even the voice of the day of the Lord, the mighty man shall cry." And during this time, during the day of the Lord, it's going to be something that we've never seen. And let me just grab that scripture real quick. And this is from Jeremiah 30:7, and it says, "Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it." And that day is talking about the coming of Yahweh Shai. And it says, "It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it." And during the time of Jacob's trouble, a lot of things are going to go down, such as martial law. You're going to have famine. You're going to have race riots. You're going to have World War III going off, all at a simultaneous time. So everything's going to be going down around the same time, and you're not going to have any cops to protect you. You're not going to have anybody, you can cry and, you can cry to and say, "Help me," No, but Jacob, the chosen few of Jacob shall be saved out of it. And, we at Great Millstone, we focus on pushing for the elect, because only the elect is going to get saved out of this. 2/3 of our people are going to have to die. And I believe, let me see if I can grab that. It was in, and it's from Zephaniah 13 and 8. I'll start it, and it says, "And it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith the Lord, 2/3 therein shall be cut off and die." So 2/3 of the people of Israel are gonna die. And it says, but the third shall be left therein. The 1/3 who are, the helps to the prophets families, they're going to be the small remnant that are going to be part of the elect. And it says, "And I will bring the third part," talking about the 1/3, and it says, "through the fire, and will refine them as silver is refined, and will try them as gold is tried." So to make gold or silver pure, to eliminate the impurities out of it, you have to burn it. So even the 1/3 are gonna get tried as gold and silver. And it says, "They shall call on my name, and I will hear them." And it says, "I will say, it is my people, and they shall say, the Lord is my power." So the 1/3 are going to be the small remnant that are going to be able to call on the name of the Lord. We're going to jump back into Zephaniah. So back in Zephaniah, we're going to start from the top, and it says, the great day of the Lord is near, it is near, and hasteneth greatly." Time is speeding up. If brothers notice it, it's speeding up, and more prophecies are coming to pass. If I remember correctly, it was last week or 2 weeks ago, if I remember correctly, the famine that hit Venezuela is slowly dripping into Brazil. And now the people of Brazil are rioting because they're starting to experience food shortages. when Brazil, when that land is fertile with rich minerals that you're able to grow crops consistently on, you know. And it says, even the voice of the day of the Lord, the mighty man shall cry there bitterly. So you're gonna have men who, brave men, the so-called mighty men, they're gonna be screaming like women, man, because that's got to be a scary thing to hear. You see some big buff guy, and he's and you thought, oh man, this dude, he gonna be all right. He's gonna be the one screaming like a woman, man. It's going down to 15, and it says, the day is a day of wrath, a day of trouble and distress. The day of the Lord isn't something that people should be looking forward to, because like it says here in verse 15, it says that day is a day of wrath and a day of trouble and distress. You're not gonna be able to call 911 and say, oh, there's someone breaking into my home. No, all these LAPD officers or wherever you're living at, all those police officers, the sheriffs, they're gonna be worried about their own families. They don't have time to save other people. It says a day of wasteness and desolation. Going into the famine again, because there's not gonna be any food. Food shortages is gonna run out. Basically, what went down in Venezuela was a pre-run for what's gonna come to the States soon. And it says a day of darkness and gloominess, a day of clouds and thick darkness. So it's not going to be, a good day to think, oh, I love America. No, America's going down whether you like it or not. Verse 16, and it says, a day of the trumpet and alarm against the fenced cities and against the high towers. And it says, verse 17, and I will bring distress upon men. They shall walk like blind men, because they have sinned against the Lord. And their blood shall be poured out as dust. So, a lot of people are going to die out here. This truth is something you should never take as a joke, because the times we're coming into, we're getting down to the wire. We can almost see the light at the end of the tunnel. And a lot of men are going to be put to death out here. And it says, and their blood shall be poured out as dust, and their flesh as dung. So you're going to have dead bodies. You're going to have dead bodies lying in the streets. And it's something that has never been seen in California or any of these states that are here. Basically, never within the States has that happened. Like what happened, I believe it was in Haiti after a hurricane. You had people crawling over dead bodies. And that's something that has never happened here in California. And it says, verse 18, and it says, neither their silver nor their gold shall be able to deliver them in the day of the Lord's wrath. And it said, you're not going to be able to buy your way out of this. The troops, the foreign troops that are going to invade the U.S., you're not going to buy your way out of this by silver and gold. No. You're not going to escape the Lord's wrath. And it says, but the whole land shall be devoured by the fire of his jealousy. And that fire is talking about the nuclear missiles. And it says, for he shall make even a speedy riddance of all them that dwell in the land. Like I said, that's talking about the ICBMs. And, these times we're coming into, this is where we gotta tighten up, not lighten up. We're coming down to the wire, and we're gonna get tried a lot more. Satan's gonna start pushing harder, because Scripture says Satan roameth around like a roaring lion, seeking whom he may devour. So, with that, I hope brothers was edified, and until the next video, Shalom.